Yeah, very seriously, it's a big show for me, and I need an hour of silence to do this. Sorry. Then back to. Oh, okay. So this is a big step for me, sort of being grown up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Ty Jeffries.
My life as a struggling songwriter, you know, where I was signed to Elton John's record company, or publishing company, Rocket, had some songs in the charts. Nothing really happened. I just kept plodding along in that way, like Miss Hope Springs. But it wasn't until I did Miss Hope Springs that I personally found some sort of meaningful success. And this is where I live. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I love it. And it was the first house I saw is this one on the left.
Yeah.
Just by the churchyard. I did 2 shows at the Village Hall. Caused a sensation in the village. People weren't quite knowing what to expect. Most people in this village, when they were given, offered tickets to my show, took it up, and they came and they brought friends and had a high old time, got drunk, had a real fun night out. And there were 1 or 2 people who said, when it got back to me, why would I want to see a man dress up as a woman?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Hope Spring.
I sometimes wish I was as confident as she is. I sometimes wish I could. Well, I'm going to find out. As I told you, I'm going to be doing a show as myself. I'm very shy, really, and reticent. And if I'm at a party or a dinner party or something, I prefer to be in the corner like that. I have always felt that inside I'm more female, whatever that means, to be male or female anyway. So I'm allowing myself to be that female energy. And to me, women are strong and empowered and fabulous, and therefore I allow myself to be that as Hope.
In the corner there's an old accordionist. The accordionist has got a broken wrist, and to ease the pain he's usually at peace. Now he drinks just to exist, and smokes hashish smuggled in from Senegal in a seedy little nightclub in Pigalle.
Myself and Miss Hope Springs, there is a certain amount of autobiographical stuff in there which lends authenticity, I think, to my portrayal of her. But she is a character. My life has, had similarities, but hers, she's a pure figment. So I don't really see, apart from the struggle that nearly everybody in show business has, that's what we have in common.
My first run of shows when I started doing Miss Hope Springs, I did Miss Hope Springs first at the Brighton Fringe in 2010, and then I got a long run at the Drill Hall, which I don't think exists anymore, but it was a wonderful venue. I think that's closed now. But I had a really, really long run. It was like, I think it was 3 weeks, so I went right into the deep end. And when it ended, I went into quite a dark place and wrote this song while I was there.
suffered from depression so badly all through my life that it made a lot of things much more difficult for me than I think it would have been if I hadn't been had depression to contend with. But then I wouldn't be the person I am, and I wouldn't write what I write.
Between death and pride, in a place where sunshine never shines, wearing any face but mine, like the bride of Frankenstein. Any wonder I can't sleep at night? You don't know the freaky things I've seen. I stumble through the darkness to the light, sewn back together at my broken seams. Any wonder that my head ain't right? You don't know the places I have been. Won't somebody bring me back to life? Put me together like a broken dream.
But I think I reveal far more of myself as who I am as a person, as an artist, who I am emotionally. As Miss Hope Springs, having the mask to hide behind.
It's a song called Queen of Frogs.
Hope is just really accessing a very different aspect of myself. I do think it is an aspect of myself, but one that as the female energy, I'm much more empowered as a female than I am as myself as a male.
Princess in Organdy, in a world of her own.
To be really honest, I think I created Hope
Disappear.
as a way of expressing myself without having to be an out gay man on stage. I don't know what it's going to be like when I go out on stage as myself. I think there are lots of issues that I have about self-loathing or, not accepting myself or not liking myself, or maybe body dysmorphia, gender dysmorphia, possibly, that I feel so much more happy as Miss Hope Springs. And so much more uncomfortable as myself. But listen, I'm a work in progress, and that's what I've said about the show that I'm doing. So I've given myself permission to explore what's going to happen next without putting a label on it. It's really this show, Ty Jeffries Sings Ty Jeffries, is about the songs and some stories and some insight into my life.
It's cold